Hey guys, welcome to this week's TTM autograph haul. This is Sunday's video. We have 12 returns for the week, just finished watching the Royal Rumble. That was an okay show if you watched it. Some nice surprises, but I don't know. I did a lot of TTM stuff as I was watching. I was getting the stuff ready for the week. I got my gloves on. I slipped in the snow or on the ice, and I really gashed my hand real bad. So that's another reason why I have them on this week. Also, I got some new gloves, and I think this one's permanently on my hand now. It's way too tight, so I got another pair. This is like a dish glove or something. But anyway, before we get going, I just want to talk about John Felske here. He passed away this past week. I sent off to him in the summer. I'm not sure why I sent off a crazy off-center card like this for him to sign, but I just want to thank him and his family for all the years of doing TTM and contacting the fans. So I was really sad to hear about him passing away. I always try to pass that information off to you guys when I find out, because I know some people don't really follow deaths and stuff, especially if someone who wasn't exactly a Hank Aaron type star or something like that passes away. So I just wanted to mention that. So let's get going here. We got 12. We got some pretty cool cards here, I think. You'll probably see a little bit of a theme here with some of them. We got Atlanta, Georgia. 3 of 3, 14 days. We got John Gilliam. It's got a 74, a 76, and a 77. Yep, 77. Mr. Gilliam is 79 years old, played from 67 to 77, played for the Saints, Cardinals, Vikings, Falcons, and Bears. He was a second-team All-Pro in 1973, four-time Pro Bowler, member of the 50 Greatest Vikings team. During his career, he had 7,056 yards. He had 48 receiving touchdowns and 2 return touchdowns. So, yeah, once he got in the Vikings, he really popped off. He had some of his best years there. So I want to thank him for getting. I'm a little squished because I've got some things on the docket here. I've got on the left of me. I'm doing 1991 Tops set breakdowns and the traded as well. So you'll see those at the end of the week. I believe the end of the week. But I'm filming them here soon. So I have a lot of stuff off the side over there. So I'm kind of squished here. We got Fairborn, Ohio. 3 of 2, 182 days. All right, this is kind of... All right, we got... Actually, 4 of 2. I forgot he signed the index card too. Ron Nischwitz. We've got a 66 here. And a 63? Yeah. Kind of got smushed here when he put it back in there, which is fine. Let's check this letter out here. Nischwitz Enterprises. So, kind of talks about, it talks about playing the Yankees when he was a member of the Tigers. So, yeah. So that's cool. And he signed this too. So very cool. Let's get going here. Let's talk about Mr. Nischwitz. He is 87 years old. He played from 61 to 65 for the Tigers and a little bit in the Indians there in 65. He was a reliever his entire career. He coached Wright State from 75 to 2004. He's a member of the American Baseball Coaches Association Hall of Fame. And the stadium there in Dayton, Ohio at Wright State is called Nischwitz Stadium. So he definitely left the mark at Wright State. Very good coach there. Let's move this out the way. All right, so we got Oakland, California. 2 of 2, 21 days. This gentleman didn't put the card saver back in there, but I'm totally fine with it because it's Raymond Chester. We have 75 and a 73 here. Mr. Chester is 76 years old, played from 70 to 81 in the NFL. Then he played one season in the USFL in 1983 for I think it's the Oakland Vandals. I believe that was the name. But in the NFL, he played for the Raiders and Colts. He won Super Bowl 15 as a member of the Raiders. First team All-Pro in 1979. Four-time Pro Bowler. He had 48 touchdowns in his career, and he was a member of the Black College Football Hall of Fame. There was a little bit of a campaign to try to get him into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And he's got pretty good numbers for a tight end to get in there too, so we'll see. Played in some very good teams. Denton, Texas. 2 of 2, 13 days. You can tell this letter right here is the day I fell in the ice. They got a little bit wet because I fell into like a puddle that was on top of ice. So yeah, so I had to kind of they're kind of messed up here. 2 of 2, 13 days. Luckily they were all in card savers, so I didn't have to. The cards didn't get damaged, but so I got Billy Truax here. 1969 and 1971. I love these 69 cards. The background's all, some weird, usually bright color. And the autographs pop pretty well on them. Mr. Truax is 81 years old. Played from 64 to 74 for the Rams and Cowboys. Played defensive in special teams the first couple years. And then he moved to tight end after, I think, his second year. And he really flourished with the Cowboys. He had 199 receptions and 17 touchdowns in his career. So I think Mr. Truax came pretty fast too. I think this is Jensen Beach, Florida. This is 2 of 2, 14 days. Oh yeah, Willie Roaf. It's Hall of Famer. I got a couple sets. I got these two. I got a 93 Upper Deck and a 93 Flair Ultra. Mostly because they had some pretty cool Willie Roaf cards. So, very happy to get these back. Mr. Roaf is 54 years old. He has very impressive stats here. He played from 93 to 2005 for the Saints and Chiefs. 4-time first-team All-Pro. 5-time second-team All-Pro. 11 Pro Bowls. Member of the 90s and the 2000s All-Decade teams. Saints Hall of Fame, Saints Ring of Honor, Pro Football Hall of Fame, and College Football Hall of Fame. So yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's definitely one of the best tackles there ever were in the NFL, and definitely during his era. So we got Huma, Louisiana. 4 of 4, 26 days. We got Frank Lewis. We got a 75. I believe this is an 82 action card. 83 and an 82. Mr. Lewis is 77 years old. Played from 71 to 83 for the Steelers and Bills. 2-time Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl 9 and 10. Pro Bowl in 1981. He really came into his own after he was traded to the Bills from the Steelers. He was just way too far down the depth chart. The Steelers had crazy good wide receivers during this era. I mean, Stallworth, Swan. So he really came into his own when he was on the Bills. So he had 397 receptions in his career and 40 touchdowns. So yeah, I want to thank Mr. Lewis for that. And this right here, this is probably going to be more of a new return envelope for me. As you remember, Charlie Joyner issue I had where for some reason it came back to him and he put his own envelope on it and sent the cards to me. This way, if there's an issue, I think they'll just forward it back to me and there's like some sort of extra charge or something. It'll still come back to me. So that's why I'm just putting the name and town. So yeah, so that this is probably going to be more of the style going forward. Just FYI, all the addresses I use are on Sports Card Forum. My username is SweetBob. So if you go to a person and look down, and it's usually the latest address or whatever. But if you see that I sent off to them and I got it back, or whatever, that's the address I'm using. So just want to tell you guys because this will be. I'll have a little more peace of mind this way. We got 4-4. It only took 7 days for this one. We got Steve Comer, 83 Tops, 79, 81, and 82. Yeah, 82 Fleer. So Mr. Comer is 71 years old, played from 78 to 84 for the Rangers, Phillies, and Indians. He had a standout 1979 career, but he had a shoulder injury towards the end of that career that really knocked him out for a while, and he never really regained that form. As a career, he was 44-37 with a 4.13 ERA. So I want to thank Mr. Comer. Here's Mr. Brumm here in Camdenton, Missouri. 2 of 2, 9 days. I sent off to this because I love this picture. Look at that. I love these 69 Topps football cards. That's why I've got a few of them in the returns this week. That's the kind of theme, I guess. Mr. Brumm, he is 83 years old. Played from 63 to 72. Pro Bowler in 1968. He spent his entire career with the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm sorry. Oh, and Eagles. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So it was mostly the Cardinals, and he spent I think a half a season with the Eagles at the end. He's a member of the Indiana Football Hall of Fame, and he went to the University of Purdue. Or Purdue University, I'm sorry. But yeah, I love this picture. But yeah, so I want to thank Mr. Brumm for that. We got Miami, Florida. 3 of 3, 15 days. I got Ed Newman. This is an 82, 83, and 84. Mr. Newman is 73 years old, played from 73 to 84. Super Bowl 13 champ. Or Super Bowl 8, I'm sorry about that. Super Bowl 8 champ. First team All-Pro in 1984. 3-time second team All-Pro. 4-time Pro Bowler. He became a judge from 95 to 2022. And during his career, or during that time as a judge, Tony Nathan, his former running back, was his bailiff for a good portion of that. So I think that's kind of funny. I got Tony Nathan a week or two ago as well. Alameda, California. 3 of 3, 16 days. We got a big thing here. Hold on. We got Art Thoms. I'll show you that in a second. We got a 75 and a 73 here. You can tell it's from the same photo shoot, but this is a little pamphlet here that talks about his career, and I believe it's a religious one too. Yeah, it talks about his career there. But let's talk about Mr. Thoms here. He's 78 years old. Played from 69 to 77 for the Raiders and Eagles. Played in Super Bowl 11. Runs a sports memorabilia business called Art Sports Artifacts. So that's probably why he kept one of my cards. Just kidding. So very cool. I like these pictures. I want to thank Mr. Thoms for those. Drums, Pennsylvania. 3 of 3, 14 days. We got Keith Krepfle. By the way, they're releasing some Betty White stamps, by the way, so if you want to get some of those. I got some Keith Haring stamps the other day. They'll probably come in some of these returns, but yeah, I might get some Betty White stamps. We got an 81 Topps, 79, and 82. Mr. Krepfle, hopefully I'm saying that name right, but he's 72 years old, played from 75 to 82 for the Eagles and Falcons. In his career, he had 19 touchdowns, and he caught a touchdown in Super Bowl 15. Fortunately, the Eagles went on to lose that game. But yeah, he was the first Eagle to catch a football, first Eagle to catch a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. All right, we got the last one here. Stillwell, Oklahoma. 3 of 3, 19 days. We got Skip Guinn. We got 2 1970 Topps and a 69, which Tom Griffin does sign, so I'll send off to him. I think I've got like a 72 or 73 or something I can add on that. So Mr. Guinn is 80 years old. He played from 68 to 71 for the Braves and Astros. He had 35 appearances, and his career ERA was 5.44. So yeah, that's it for the week here. I want to thank everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your favorite return of the week and some that you're sending off yourself. We will be back Wednesday for another TTM haul, and probably later in the week I'll do the 1991 Tops set breakdown. If not, maybe Tuesday I'll do one, and then Friday or something. You'll see when I post them, but I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do that schedule-wise. So, yeah, so I just want to thank everyone for watching, and yeah, I'll see you Wednesday.